Hi guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. I think I'm streaming now. I'm not muted. All right. I don't know if you saw the video. I'm talking to myself. I put out a video earlier of something we're gonna do in our stream. Not tonight though, because we're in the middle of committee and committee. But Judge Ponder has a really great docket. But here's what's great about it. So remember the the DV case that was not guilty just a bit ago? Yo, yo, he's got like a couple other women. Am I freezing? He's got a couple other women that he has DV charges against. Um, it it looks like I might be freezing, and I don't, and I'm just making sure I'm not freezing. Anyway, it's crazy. He was in that docket today that it was on that video, and it's it doesn't look good for him. He's gotten so many DV charges from different women dismissed for them being liars. Yep. But he still has a whole bunch more that are not dismissed. So he went. I'm not showing this part. This part, it doesn't matter. He went in front of the judge today on another domestic violence strangulation, and they said they wanted him to get a bond, some type of bond, because he's on a no hold bond right now, and he ended up on a no hold bond. Judge said no, I'm not letting him out. I'm not letting him out. There's no way I'm giving him a bond. Are you guys crazy? So he didn't get a bond. Oh, so he's still in jail, even though he was just found not guilty because I can't remember her name. Candace. That's probably the other. Michael McDonald. But what was her name? It doesn't matter. Even though they showed her to be a liar, the prosecutor was like, "Catherine's on the line. She wants to um, talk about. She wants to talk about bond and judges. I'm not doing that today." He did it yesterday, and I thought I recorded that part, but I didn't. Um, so you can't see it. But she's like, "That's exactly what he did to me," and he's all these women that he goes to trial. You're not allowed to put the previous ones in this trial, so no one knows. And he calls them all liars. And she goes, I believe that he did what the last victim said he did, even though he was found not guilty, because that's exactly how he used to do it to me. And ooh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Okay, we're doing the committee versus committee right here. We should be right at the same spot ish. So here we go.
Something or just we can go on with the case without them. We never needed them.
Yeah, you guys could everybody can mute themselves in case you need to call your client or what have you. That way I won't hear it or anybody won't hear it. We'll just come back on in a few.
I hear it. I hear it perfectly fine. I don't understand. The sound is going in and out. Okay, fine. How's that? Oh. Sorry, I coughed. I don't know why there's no sound. It's on. Everything's right. I don't understand. Yeah, it's not playing. Now it's playing, and I gotta put it back to the other one. This one's not giving us any sound at all. She muted it, I think. I think she muted it right now. I think. Hold on. I'm gonna go forward until I see, yeah, him.
A block,
Okay.
a red box
She
around
did
the
mute
portion
it.
that I felt was
But
something that I wanted the court to see. If Miss Wise prefers me to get rid of the box and then the court can read the whole thing, I'm
can you
willing to
hear
do
that?
that.
So it's not about the box, it's just about the rules of evidence and about the fact that now you need to tender the exhibit.
I don't know why
I'm
there was
about
no
to,
sound
but
at the
thank you.
beginning. It was fine, but can you hear that? What did you hear that? I'm gonna go with yes, because that sounded just fine. And I'm gonna go here and press play. It's still muted. It's gonna be unmuted very soon.
That we all know and love. Let's see. All right, go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. For clarification, was
So
exhibit
12
12?
is 12 is not, he can't identify when it was, and I didn't look at it, so I don't know if there was on identifying dates that he could look at. So yeah, that one's not admitted.
Okay. I'm going to present and ask if you can identify exhibit 13, Mr. Committee. I'm trying to pull it up. Can you see that?
Yes.
Mr. Committee, is this correspondence, this is something that you sent to Miss Committee on February 13th?
Yes.
Okay, I tender 13, Your Honor.
Any objections?
I was muted, sorry. Just same objection in terms of the relevance as it was before he went to rehab.
Well, this may be before rehab, Your Honor, but this is after the most recent order was entered. And he understood at that time, at that hearing.
Is this Facebook or Twitter or
This is text message.
text? Okay, 2.
2/13,
No,
2022.
2. Who is the text message to?
He sent the text message to Miss Committee.
Got you. I'll admit 13.
Okay, and you're not talking here about specifically the logistics. You're asking her to have him have her call you and telling her that the light still pours from my hands. Remember that day? I figured you had forgotten. That has nothing to do with visitation, does it, Mr. Committee?
Could you be more specific? You mentioned 3 things in that question.
Okay, well, read the last
Most
sentence.
of that does deal with visitation and phone calls. And then there was one comment that was not related to that.
Okay, well, you appear to be stating there that you're not going to exercise your visitation, correct?
I'm stating that at that moment, I could not afford to exercise my visitation.
Okay. And the bit about the light still pouring from your hands, does that have something to do with visitation?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. I tendered this. This was admitted, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Committee, I'm going to present to you Petitioner's Exhibit 14 and ask if you can identify this as text message that you sent to Miss Committee on the
Yes,
14th?
it is.
Okay. I tender 14.
14th of what?
Apologies, Your Honor. I was just saying same objection.
Is it 2022?
Yes, it is 2022. It's February 14th of 2022, Your Honor.
I need to know if it's everybody or if it's just you, Kelly. Security, thank you. Guys, Kelly says the sound keeps going in and out. Is your sound going in and out, in and out? Yeah, he should have left out that last sentence and probably all the other ones too. I'll press play.
Prior to him,
I mean, I'll let it
Prior-
in for
Thank you.
whatever weight it needs to be given.
okay. When we look at that, the parts that are boxed in red, that has nothing at all to do with visitation logistics, does it?
I can't read those, Mr. Spitalik. Could you zoom in on them?
I'm going to try to. Hold on one second.
My sound is fine here, and it's fine for some people, and then some people it's going in and out. I would close the app and open it again because it's working for some people. It's working here. That must
The
be
top
annoying.
one at 8:18 a.m. That's nothing to do with logistics, is it? It's a yes or no.
No,
Okay, let's look at this one right here. That's got nothing to do with logistics on visitation, does it, sir? 8:22. Okay. I'm looking at the one for 9:11 a.m. That has nothing to do with logistics, does it?
no,
Okay. When we look at 9:14, you were still in Atlanta at that time. You weren't in Colorado, were you? You could have been. I'm waiting for an answer. You were in Atlanta at that time, weren't you?
Were you in Atlanta, sir? Yes or no? We need something audible.
I didn't hear that, Your Honor. Was I in Atlanta at that moment? Yes, no.
This was on the 14th of February, 2022.
It looks like he froze again. It looks like he's back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Mr. Committee, the 9:14 a.m. text that you sent to Miss Committee, that has nothing to do with logistics, does it?
I was asking for my daughter to call me, so I believe it does have to do with logistics.
Read what it says.
Have Mia call me every so often. Resentment can be a bitch when they are teenagers.
You believe that that has to do with logistics?
Asking to have my daughter call me, yes, I do believe it does.
Okay. The order itself didn't have anything in there about you corresponding by phone with your child, did it?
I'm not sure.
Well, you've read it. You testified that you read it.
I have not thought about phone visitations, and I mean phone calls when you're not in thing or visitation. So I believe I'm
Okay.
discussing visitation there. My understanding.
All right. I'm going to present before you and ask if you can identify Petitioner's Exhibit 15. Is this does this represent an encrypted email that you sent to Miss Committee?
It looks like he froze again. Jason, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
No. Can you identify this, sir, as an encrypted email that you sent to Miss Committee
Kelly, is it working now? Did you reboot and the sound is working now?
on February 21, 2022 at 7:46 p.m.?
Can you show me the email, Mr. Spatownik?
Yes.
Yes, I can identify that email.
Okay. I tender this, Your Honor, as Exhibit 15.
I would just like to clarify the date.
Well, it says,
That was on the 21st of February, 2022, the day before I went to rehab.
So then I just have the same objection, Your Honor.
Is that in 2022?
yes, Your Honor.
All right. Oh, I'll just admit it for what little weight I can give it.
Is the court, by saying what little value, asking me
if
to?
it,
Jude, I start supposedly kind of at 4:30 a.m., which was 30 minutes ago. I started at a little 4:35-ish today, and this week has been rough. But most of the time I try to start at 4:30 a.m., which is a half hour ago.
it's
Move
something
along.
like, well, I mean, because some of it may not have, okay, so, okay, that, but what's the entire part of this?
Are you kidding, Your Honor? This
No, the
is,
entire, this one text.
this is all one email.
There was
That's-
something like, it was minimized and there's like a picture of something. Looked like,
That was the prior exhibit.
no, maybe it's,
I believe what you're talking about, Your Honor, what you're referring to was,
Oh, Judge,
on
you
one
broke him.
second. I'm gonna get better at this.
because it had like a small picture.
Yeah, it looked like a picture of a ticket or something.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not gonna, if it's not relevant, then I'm not gonna give that any kind of credit if it's, picture of a stop sign. I'll consider it and I'll consider all the evidence and give it the weight that it deserves. It may deserve very, very little. It may deserve like a whole bunch. It's gonna depend after I hear from both sides on it.
Okay. I am trying to, there we go. Let's see.
Who's the guardian that was appointed? Did somebody,
Well, Your Honor,
Lori
that's
White,
a,
Your Honor.
that's a
Tory
story
White?
in and of itself.
Tory White? Okay. Tory, okay, go ahead.
Okay. I am, let's see. Okay,
After 37
here it
years,
is.
you're going to get better?
Okay, I'd like to go over a few pieces of this. Since I can save the court some time, Your Honor. The parts that are boxed in are things that we believe it would be appropriate for the court to look at. I can review them, or I'd be satisfied if the court reviewed them. And
I mean, I will, if you want to just get him to identify the text, I can, when I look at it, I could just look at whatever's,
but will you?
will I will.
Okay.
I would appreciate that, Your Honor.
Okay, I mean, here's part of it where you're saying you are a master manipulator, and there's nothing in there about logistics, right?
No,
Okay,
there's no logistics in this email at all. Not one
Okay.
bit.
and here, I really can't believe that you got the judge to buy into your "he hit me, I'm scared" bullshit. How did it feel when you sat there and said the most destructive things anyone has ever said to me? This has nothing to do with the child, right?
Oh, no, but it does speak to the nature of what actually occurred.
Okay. Let's come down here.
I can't believe you're presenting this, John.
And here you're threatening her with taking things to the DA, correct? Is that right?
Attorney Simone Hinton's office and had lengthy conversations with her about what occurred here.
Okay.
She works for the special victims.
And here, now that your anxiety has started oozing onto her, I believe she is especially motivated to see mommy get better if she's sick. It was so sad when she was recently at my house. We were in bed and I started crying and she said, "Daddy, I finally feel safe." That's got nothing to do with visitation arrangements,
question?
logistics.
Are you asking me a question, John?
Yeah, I'm asking you if that has anything to do with logistics.
Oh, no, I already told you there's no logistics in this email whatsoever. So you can move on
And-
if you like, and the judge can
And
review
you
it.
knew when you did this, that this was a violation of the order, didn't you?
This whole thing here was attempting to compel.
Yes
truthful
or
testimony.
no?
Can you repeat the question, John?
You knew when you did this that it was a violation of the order.
Oh, sure. Yes.
Okay. This is what you wrote. I plan to spend the next 10 to 12 years focusing on how to teach my daughter my values. That's what you wrote on that text, right?
It appears so, yes.
Okay. And you wrote this. Tell you the truth, I feel like I was raped with a gavel ever since we had that first court hearing. You wrote that, right?
I did write that.
And here you're representing that you have something to do with law enforcement. In the past 50 days, I have served up 4 fentanyl dealers. I'm pretty popular because these guys don't get the opportunity. You're writing to her about things that have nothing to do with logistics of visitation, and you knew it was prohibited, didn't you?
I'm exerting privilege on that particular question.
Your Honor, I think maybe the better point is I'm just going to object in general. All of this really is asked and answered, and these are compound questions. So I really think we need to make that
I'll be
objection.
satisfied to move forward if the court is going to read everything that is boxed in and red.
I will read.
I would love for the court to read the whole thing, but I think,
I will too, Your Honor.
I will read the entire thing.
thank you, Your Honor.
Sure.
I'm going to put up on the screen Petitioner's Exhibit 16. Is this a text message that you sent to Samantha Committee
Yes,
on
it is.
February 21st, 2022?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Are you admitting it?
Yes, I'm tendering it, Your Honor.
Okay. Or moving to tender. Okay. It's admitted.
Okay. And I take it that the court will read this? I don't need to go into it? Your Honor?
Yes, I will. I was just glancing at it right now. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, now-
Yes, I got it.
Now I've taken it away from you.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to put up here,
Is everybody here doing whiz quizzes? Parties?
I'm not-
Mr. and
I'm
Mrs.
not sure.
King?
Your
what
Honor,
is it?
so my understanding is through his rehabilitation program, Mr. Committee has done them. I don't believe Miss Committee is, or we have no reason to know she is.
Okay.
Mr. Committee? Is
Yes,
this, are these text messages that you sent to Miss Committee on February 22nd, 2022?
Yes.
And are you here warning her if she doesn't do what you wanted her to do? Read what it says at 7:32 a.m.
Yes, I'm absolutely not fucking with you.
Read what you wrote at 8:16 a.m.
Okay, then you seem to have made your choice.
and read at 8:17 a.m.
I've made every effort to resolve this amicably with you.
Anywhere on here, is she responding to you?
Is she responding? No.
Okay.
I don't know what a whiz
Uh,
quiz is.
I apologize, Mr. Wise. I should have asked that this be admitted before asking him questions. I tender Exhibit 17, Your Honor.
Just same relevancy objection.
All right, like I said, I'll admit it.
I'm coming down here now and pulling up.
So if there's, and I'm not trying to shorten anything, but
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm letting y'all know, don't forget to keep it on time because Miss Candace turns into a pumpkin and goes to help Judge Schwall at 1:58.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm showing here
Judge,
Petitioner's Exhibit 18.
you lied yesterday. You said 159. Did you say 159 or did you say 158? I don't know. I
Is this
misjudged
an email
Manny.
that you sent, Mr. Committee, to Samantha Committee
Yes, it is.
on February 22nd, 2022?
Correct.
I tender this, Your Honor.
Same objection.
Okay.
Says
Go ahead
18.
and read for the court.
It's admitted.
Okay, read for the court down here where it's boxed in, Mr. Committee.
You have
I don't know because Zach, thank you so much first off. But it sounded like they were asking the lawyers, not the maybe they were asking them. I don't know. I have no idea.
fucked your entire life trying to hurt me here, and I feel no remorse for the actions I've taken to hold you accountable. May God have mercy on your soul, you nasty cunt. You should have taken the deal.
Okay, now that's something that you knew when you sent that was a violation of the protective order. Isn't that true?
Sure.
That one I'm gonna say is not a violation. That one's fine.
Oops. Your Honor, I just closed my exhibits. I apologize. Hold on one second.
Just so you know, we can see your screen still.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you're not careful, we see your client list, which I'm sure you don't want us to see.
No, of course not. Okay. We can see it now, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we're down here. Exhibit 16 was admitted. And this was Exhibit 18. And that's admitted?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, and 17 was admitted.
Okay, I have a video, Your Honor, that I would like to play, and I would ask that you
Wait, hold on.
bring your screen down. Hold on one second. Hold on. I'm not as good at this as opposing counsel.
I haven't had my chance to mess it up yet. You just wait.
Well, that's sweet of you to say, but I think you're better at this.
I don't have sound in the video either.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Was that you, Mr. Committee?
I don't know what that was, Mr. Spitalnik. That looked like a door.
Okay, let's try this again. Were you able to hear it?
No. All I saw was a door kind of wiggling.
Did you send a video to her of you?
I mean, I don't know what you got there. I don't hear any audio from it, and I can't confirm or deny anything about that.
So I don't see it, Mr. Spitalnik, but I
Yes.
know with videos that Ms. Dilibrato, Ms. Free taught me that you have to stop sharing, reshare a video, and then you have to say there's a little box that says include audio, and then it'll play
Okay.
the audio. But you
Okay,
do have to completely stop sharing your screen.
okay, stop sharing. Okay. And now, what do I do now?
So now pick what you want to share. Say it's a video.
It is.
Or highlight that. And then when it goes share screen, there's a little box. It'll say share audio to. Do you see it? I think it's in the bottom left. on the share screen thing. It'll say when you
I'm
hit share
looking at the
screen.
share screen.
So when it goes,
and-
when you hit the little share
Oh,
screen,
wonderful. I see
Yeah.
it.
there you go, and
thank
you
you.
include, yep.
Okay. And is that you speaking, Mr. Committee?
I still didn't hear the audio, John, but I did make a video of me walking into the Johns Creek Police Department to notify them that their investigations had been corrupted.
Mr. Committee,
I can't
You've got-
identify the video
stop.
yet.
you've got to let Ms. Wise do her job.
Okay,
You've got to do it.
okay. I'll go ahead and admit that video then. I'll admit the video because I do know I made a video at some point like that. I just can't identify that particular video.
It's admitted then, Your Honor. He's admitted it.
I appreciate it. You can do my job. You can do Ms. Wise's job. If you just learn how to be a court reporter, we don't even need Ms. Sanders.
Sorry, Your Honor.
You
Miss
want to try
Sanders,
it again?
We need you. Miss Sanders.
I don't know if there's audio. Like I said, my screen's minimized. So was there supposed to be audio or?
I
Miss
couldn't hear
Wise?
it either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I control the video if I turn it up or something? Does that help?
It's all
Yeah.
based on your computer, so.
Okay, let me,
Do I control the sound for this stream? If I
Let's
just
try
turn
this
it up,
one
can
last
you guys
time.
hear it?
Did you make
Video's
sure
up.
you click share audio?
again?
So stop sharing your screen. Click on what you want to share. Like, got the video up. When you hit share screen at the bottom, it's going to say include audio. Then you click and you share it.
I just love her. She's just so good.
Tell you what, try it. I'm going to go right over here, fill my coffee cup up and get it to work.
I will do the same.
And what I'll normally do, counsel, is if the judge is off the bench or she's on the phone and muted, I will disable my webcam to show that we are off the record.
So are you,
I heard a little bit of sound, a tiny bit of sound. But that could have been the court. I did not hear him talking. We can just listen to my son. Oh, he stopped. Oh gosh. Yeah, I screamed at him before I started because I told him I'm about to start streaming. And then he starts singing this panda song real loud. So then I had to scream at him. Shut up. I'm about to start streaming. They kept singing the panda song for a couple more bars just to, so he proves that I'm not the boss I am. And then he stopped. Yeah, when he's supposed to be working. The thing is, when you game with people all over the globe. So it's perfectly normal for the team that he's playing right now to be awake right now because they're like in Seoul. So it's like dinner time, or I'm just saying words. It's not 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. The people he's gaming against right now. So your clock changes when you deal international, you know? I mean, Kit Kat, he should have somebody beside him. Like his secretary, his paralegal, his niece, a teenager. No, I don't think it's appropriate, Kelly. I'm 1,000% sure it's inappropriate. Political, inappropriate, not something I could put here. Casey Gary. All right, Jason committee, can you tell the judge that we can continue now since you're running this show? Man, that must be a big coffee cup, Judge Manning. Where are you? How much you want to bet there's still no sound? Listen, I have a master's degree in computer science and I still need my kids to show me what to do some of the time. Especially with Discord. Discord, they had to really hold my hand. I remember with Anthony doing that. So there was a relationship I was in once where we packed up, me and the kids. We saved up for months and I secretly got my own place. And when he went to work one day, we packed up and moved into this tiny little apartment. And he couldn't find us. We were gone. We were gone in a night. Well, me and Anthony shared a room. He was younger. He was like 11. And then Victoria and Tiffany, they shared another room. Well, he didn't want to share a room with me. So he was mostly out on the sofa. He had a perfectly good bed. But he would be in the he would be in the living room in this tiny little apartment where you could hear everything everywhere. Gaming. And this was constant. This noise was right beside us constantly for a couple years. I'm gonna miss that in a couple years when he's gone. I know it, but man, it was hard to deal with what was happening because it's just constant sound, like me talking right now. All right, I'm gonna try to fast forward it. I thought, oh yeah, we would have been sitting here for a while. There's the video. That was like 12 more minutes. I hear it.
Try it.
All right, we got Miss Sanders back on the record. Go ahead.
I can hear something. It's just not very loud.
That's the sound
Okay.
we wanted to hear.
Forget it.
Forget it.
I tender it for what it's worth. He testified that he made the video.
Okay, what was that? Plaintiff's 19?
It was, Your Honor. No, I'm sorry. I believe that is, yes, 19.
Ms.
And-
Wise?
So I just
Early-
want to clarify that it was February 22nd, the day before rehab. So same objection.
Okay.
All right, real quick, show me the video again because I didn't see because it hadn't, just play it.
Oh, we don't want to
Okay,
see it again, Judge. Watch. The sound will work fine.
Or did you take it out?
Well-
Obviously, just,
I'd like to move on, but
well, I mean, you want me to see it?
no, here you
Go
go.
ahead.
Here. That was riveting. Riveting.
Is that the door to somebody's house? I don't know.
He testified a moment
John-
ago
Ah,
that
Mr. Committee.
Sorry. I can identify what it is.
Go ahead, Go ahead, counsel.
he testified a moment ago that he was going into the Johns Creek Police
Just- all right,
Department.
making sure. Okay, go ahead. Now, next question.
Okay. Earlier, there was an exhibit that I did not have, hold on. Well, here we go with right here. This is, oh, I'm not sharing my screen, Emma,
No, sir.
and I meant to. So I'm going to say share
Hi,
screen,
Rose.
and we're going to share screen
Rose.
2.
Rose,
And
welcome
share.
to
Can you see it
Computer
now?
IT class 101.
And this was exhibit 12 that I presented before, but it did not have the date on it. And this I have obtained and pulled up, and it shows January 17. So I am retendering exhibit 12, which appears to, which was a Facebook post that he did state that he had posted, but he did not know the date. Mr. Committee, is that correct? This was, sorry?
What is the question?
The question is, did you post this on January 17?
Sure.
Okay, so I retender exhibit 12, which had been rejected previously because it didn't have a date, and now we have a date on it.
So my objection, Your Honor, would be this is a different exhibit. It's now been amended. It may be the same post, but it's a different exhibit. It wasn't turned in ahead of time. It's already been denied. So I would just put that objection on the record.
Counsel?
Your Honor, I believe that I believe that the substance of the text was presented. It was properly tendered beforehand to opposing counsel, and we have now repaired what was missing, and the court should accept it for what it's worth.
I mean, is it the exact same one except for you, the date is added?
No, the date is shown. I was
I'll mark
provided,
it as something else, like 12A.
okay,
Okay. 12A is admitted. All right, go ahead.
okay.
Hold on, Judge. We have to
I'm
watch
trying
him mark
to-
it as 12A. Text.
Okay.
Text. Text. Oh,
Okay, I'm to exhibit 20. This is the last one before we get to
please.
when he's been in rehab for some time.
Okay, so this is the last one before he went to rehab. All we care about are the ones after he came out of rehab. That's next.
And so I'm going to show you this text exhibit. Was this a text message that you sent, Mr. Committee, at 6:02 p.m. on February 22nd, 2022 to Miss Committee?
Yes, it was.
Okay, and I'm going to let the court read that at its leisure. I tender this, Your Honor. Exhibit 20.
Same objection.
Your sorrow will repeat to infinity.
It's admitted.
It sounds.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's like.
Now,
sounds
Mr.
like
Committee, I'm going to show you exhibit
marriage.
21. Mr. Committee, is this a text message that you sent to Miss Committee May 1st at 1:25 p.m.?
Yes, it was.
Okay, now this is specifically after you have been in rehab for months, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Go ahead and read that.
Your Honor, I would object as it needs to be
I'm
tendered.
sorry, I apologize. I tender exhibit 21.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, it's admitted.
Go ahead and read that, Mr. Committee.
You should call to discuss suing Spitalnik about the way he directed you to conduct yourself. So many laws were broken. I've done 300 hours of therapy over it. If you testify, he's done. He already lost one of your kids for you, and I'm definitely not showing up in court as a drug addict abuser like he planned. If you want to start to rebuild trust, this is going to be your best plan. I'm going to take everything he's got and split it with you if you do the right thing. Think about it.
Okay, now you knew when you sent this, sir, that this was a violation, right?
Sure.
Sure, you understood that.
I just said yes. You don't
Okay.
have to ask me twice.
I'm going to put before you same day
Definitely, Kelly, definitely.
text message you sent to her at 1:59 p.m. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and, well, I'm going to I tender this, Your Honor.
No
I tender
objection.
it.
It's admitted.
Okay, I'm going to let the court read that at its leisure.
That's
I-
22.
That was 20.
I didn't take the time to read it because I thought the judge was just going to make him read it for me.
22,
Son of a bitch.
and this is 23. Mr. Committee, can you identify this as a text message that you sent to Miss Committee at 4:48 p.m. on May 1st?
Yes.
Okay. I tender Exhibit 23, Your Honor.
No objection.
Violent.
Okay.
There's nothing, thank you, Your Honor. There's nothing in here about logistics associated with visitation, is there?
No, there's not.
Now, Miss Committee is not responding to you on these things, is she?
I don't know if she is or not.
You know.
Well, you have your
You
phone
know.
with you?
I've had a new phone since then. I don't have access to any of these text messages.
Okay. On 5, I'm going to show you now what's marked Exhibit 24. And I'm going to blow it up a
She
little.
replied. She replied. She replied. She's talking to him. She must love him.
Now, on May 16, well, sorry, is this a text message from you to Miss Committee?
Charge
It
her
is.
phone. Charge
Okay.
it.
I tender Exhibit 24.
My only objection is that there's portions of the text and you can't see all of it. So at least if that's clear on the record.
It looks
I'm not
like
sure.
someone's responding. So are you going to admit the entire thing? Counsel?
Say yes.
I would like to, Your Honor.
Okay, then do
Okay,
it.
so is he in the dark brown and she's in the beige?
Yes, and I'm beginning right here at Monday, May 16.
Okay,
Is it admitted?
it's admitted. Just make sure the whole thing is.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, go ahead and read this, Mr. Committee.
My lawyer said I can text you about the logistics of visitation since I'm remote. Calls are considered phone visits. I absolutely cannot call your phone unprompted like you tried to tell me, like you tried to tell Mia. So I hereby officially request that Mia call me every day. Please refrain from speaking or interjecting. You got to open the rest of that. That's not the entire text that
Stop,
you have there.
Mr. Committee. Go ahead.
Did
Miss,
she
I promise you, Miss Wise is going to do her job.
Okay. Do you want me to continue reading?
Yes, go ahead.
Do you want me to read what Samantha wrote?
Sure.
Okay. If I'm not interested in what your lawyer says. This is a violation of our lawyers can work it out. Until the judge or guardian ad litem sets rules, if I can arrange a call with her, I'm listening in and will end the call if you discuss adult issues or if it's unhealthy. It's not ordered to do this and I won't do it.
Well, it says I'm not ordered to do this and won't do. Okay.
Okay. I asked you to have her call me and refrain from speaking. To schedule some calls, please. Once every 14 days is unacceptable. You want me to continue
Well,
reading?
Hold on. This goes on to the next exhibit. So let me let you pick up right here. I'm going to show you Exhibit 25.
What, you couldn't put each little text in a separate exhibit?
Is this a text message you sent at 5 p.m. on May 20th, 2022?
Yes.
Okay. I tender 25, Your Honor.
Again, my only objection is that we don't have the whole email thread or text thread. This is just clicking on one text and opening that one long text.
This is a continuation, Your Honor, of the prior exhibit. It cut off in the middle of that last portion. And this
cut off.
is the entirety of that portion.
And my concern is we've had these other portions, including Samantha's response, that were not clicked and open. So we don't have the benefit of seeing the entire text message thread on this issue.
You know,
Counsel, you can't tell him what to present to the court. He doesn't have to show everything. He only has to show what he wants to show.
we're here, Your Honor, on contempt. We're not here.
No, I understand that, but it is the rule of completeness. So if you're going to admit these texts, I mean, I want you to admit,
The rule of
once it's admitted and sent to me.
Stop. So if the rule of completeness, does that mean he has to show? That doesn't make any sense, because like he doesn't have to tender the entire text chain from her to him since the beginning of time. So the rule of completeness must mean if you're going to show a portion of text like this, you have to show all of them in between. I'm guessing. Linus, I'm guessing. So therefore, since he didn't click to open that, I thought she couldn't tell the other attorney what to present to the court. She has her own case in chief that she has to worry about. Yes, it's Judge Manning. But he didn't open that, so there's this rule of completeness that I've never heard of before, because I'm not a lawyer.
I want it to have everything on there, please. Respond, anything. So it can be complete. I'll admit it with the rule of completeness as long as everything else is admitted with it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Go ahead and read that, Mr. Committee.
Can you have Mia call me, and I need a good lie to tell her she's not going to understand why there's a 90% chance Potomac was going to have me arrested. Truth is, since I couldn't come, I got myself snowed in a blizzard and a haunted loft above a vintage store in a ghost town high in the mountains. Should I just tell her that, or do you have a lie covered already?
Okay, stop for a second. How old is this poor child?
9.
I want a show of hands, and that's both parties included. I'll exclude the court reporter. Do y'all realize what y'all, Mr. and Miss Committee, are doing to this child? Mr. Committee, you go first. Yes or no?
I understand exactly what's happening to this
Okay,
child,
stop. Miss Committee, you, yes or no?
I understand.
Okay. You know, I think some of this, Judge Williams or somebody, and I think it's Miss White that's somebody's going to be on the hook for the rest of this poor child's life for therapy.
I agree, Your Honor.
It's funny to you, Mr. Committee. It's not funny. I'm being facetious. This poor child. You realize that all the internet's forever. Miss Wise, Miss Sanders, okay, not you, Miss Grant, Mr. Spatelnik, there was no internet growing up. There wasn't people videotaping everything that we did. Every single thing that y'all do, either one of you, and I'm talking to you in general. Miss Committee, I haven't seen anything so far for you. So I'm just in general to both classes. It's out there. Your daughter is going to one day just Google it. She may come to Fulton County. She may call Miss Sanders and buy a transcript. Mom may buy a transcript. Dad may buy it, and she's gonna find it. And she's going to read. No, don't even talk, Mr. Committee. She's going to read all this stuff. And heaven help her. Because not only that, then she's going to share it with her friends. And then, of course, we know when you're a teenage girl how your friends are brilliant. And they're going to give you all kinds of, here's what I would do. And don't nobody go to a teenage girl or a teenage boy and say, what would you do in this situation? How old is she?
9.
9. Miss Committee, you know, I mean, you were a teenage girl. You know how you were when you were 12, 13, 14, 15. You were a teenage girl. And nobody could tell a teenage girl what to do. Am I right, Miss Committee? Miss Sanders, Miss Delbrado, Miss Wise, Miss Grant, me. And I don't, you can't really tell a teenage boy what to do, but all of this is culminating into something that no matter what, I don't care what kind of drugs people are on. Don't means don't. And Judge Houston, a little taller than me. There's a few more differences. Truman. Off the record. Truman, stop working. Okay. All right, back now. Besides that, all of us know what don't means. Judge Houston is taller than me, like I said, a few more differences between us, but she definitely doesn't have this accent. So when she says don't, it means don't. I don't know what kind of things and any kind of drugs y'all were taking, or you, y'all, them, they, anybody, but none of them alter the fact that don't means don't. No means no. There are words on a paper. And I know Judge Houston, Miss Delabrato sits with Judge Houston every day. And I don't know that there's ever been anything that Judge Houston has said where Miss Delabrato has reached out and said, what does that mean? But this right here, all of this, you use the word cunt. At what point in your life do you think that's a pro? And this is a general question, to call the mother of your child a cunt. Forgive me. Excuse my language. Never. Never. Because you are showing your daughter how men or a significant other, whatever it may be, should treat her. Because she watches you, and the way you treat Miss Committee is going, well, that's how whoever I'm going to have children with, love, be in a relationship with, whatever, that they should call me a cunt. They should do all this. They should do, this is what's supposed to happen in a relationship. That's what you're teaching her. And Miss Committee is, not that you, I get it, but it happens. And so she says, it must be okay because mom has stuck around. You know? So she's looking to mom to say, Mom, show me what am I supposed to do for me and for love? What do you want me to rest the soul of my mother, who said, you know what? I will teach you everything you need to know, kiddo, before I leave this planet. And she left too early, and I think she did. But the one thing I was taught, besides getting these two wiener dogs that are barking in the background, is how I was supposed to be treated. She taught me that, how I was supposed to get treated, what I was supposed to put up with, and what I was not supposed to put up with. And if somebody, Mr. Spinelnik, Miss Wise, Miss Sanders, Miss Delbrado, want to come get these dogs. But I'm saying, this is what this child is learning. So this is not good for these children. I care about you, Mr. Committee. I care about you, Miss Committee. Y'all are here, way up. I've heard over 10,000 domestic violence cases since January 1st, 2018. I have put my hands on it, and they are escalating. But you put a kid in the middle, whoop, they're way up here. That's who I'm going to protect too. But these texts, even if I get up just a wee little bit of weight, have nothing to do with this child. Where's the, have you guys dealt with Diane, up in Gwinnett County? She did a lot of the parenting coordination, and she does, she has a class, and I can find, hold on. Wait a minute, I'll get her name. Diane. Wait a minute. Diane Dirks. Council, have either one of y'all heard of Diane Dirks?
No.
Yes, Your Honor. Her programs are real good.
Love her. She teaches people how to send an email to their significant other. It could say, let's see, Miss Committee, okay, Candace. Dear Candace, our daughter, Naeli, had a cold, went to the pediatrician, is fine. Boom. Very fast. She's got one that's fill in the blank. Dear Candace, everything's great this week. Boom. I mean, and it teaches people how to communicate, but all of this is off the chart. Now, and I'm not making any decision. I'm just on this soapbox right now because my heart breaks for this child. Because one, if the child's with Miss Committee, she shouldn't have to put up with all of this, because I'm sure if she gets these texts and all this stuff, she's probably not in the best mental state, not meaning anything other than, like in a good mood, happy. The child sees how this is affecting her. She's not standing in the kitchen making cookies. She's going, I'm fine, Mia. I'm fine. Go turn on the television. Just leave me alone for a minute. That's what she's doing. You're not getting anything out of this, Mr. Committee. You may not want to listen to Judge Houston. You may think posting all this stuff about a judge, but here's what it is that you, Miss Committee, your lawyers couldn't talk and work this out. So what y'all did was decide to file something in court because maybe Miss Committee was at her wit's end and let a judge who's going to get a snapshot of what's going on in your life and make a decision that's going to affect the rest of your life for however long. I don't want to raise your child. I don't want to tell you to pick your child up at 3:01 and drop your child off at 5:01. But Mr. Committee, you are not showing your love for this child in all of this ridiculousness. And do not use, I was on drugs, I was this. Maybe nobody else on here will admit it, but I've got family distance that have drug issues. They're in and out of prison. I wouldn't let them in one of my cars to ride, or definitely ain't gonna let them in my house. And if I did, I would pat them down to make sure they didn't have anything on them. I'm familiar. I don't sit in an ivory tower and not know what goes on. I don't. COVID's back. People are dying. One of my dearest friends that I grew up with my age went to the doctor, Becker, you got pancreatic cancer. Now, do you think right now that she would worry about a child that she doesn't have a child that she would have, that she'd go back and forth between her spouse about stuff like that? No, because what's important is that child. What's important, Mr. and Miss Committee, is life. Do you understand? Life, not Miss Committee's life, according to you. It's getting Mia on the right track to know how to be treated, how to treat people. So put yourself in this spot. Do you want Mia in front of me, heaven help if I'm still alive, having this same conversation with a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever she's dating because she's getting treated like this? Is that what y'all want? Y'all will sit home one day, watch YouTube, and see me sitting there hearing from your daughter as she talks about all this in her. Put her in your shoe. Is that what both of y'all want? I get a shake of the head, which means a negative, Miss Sanders, from both parties. So what is it that we can do, Mr. Committee? What are you doing? That's rhetorical.
I'm living my best life.
Obviously, no, you are not. You're talking. I have people, there's people that watch this on YouTube. Somebody's probably watching it right now and putting, this just sucks. They put all kinds of negative stuff. They do this, but I'm doing this job. I don't leave my.
We will find them and we will cut them, Judge. Nobody's saying that about you. Nobody.
My common sense at the door. I can see through it. I didn't come from some big firm. I know. I don't live in an ivory tower. I haven't lived in an ivory tower. Ask anybody that knows me. I get it. I'm way smarter than I sound. Besides beating LeBron James at basketball, I'm way smarter than I sound. I promise you. Don't let the accent fool you. And don't let the gray hair fool you. My sister's older. But let me tell you, sir, this is destroying this child. And I don't know if putting you in Rice Street, which is the jail for 20 days, it would even help you. You've got Miss Wise that obviously you probably don't listen to a whole bunch. I can already tell that. And I won't make her break client privilege. Never would. But I would have clients and I would say, you know what? Go out there and stand in the middle of Piedmont on your head for 20 minutes. And they'd be like, ooh. And I'd say, but you got a guardian, Tori White. And if Miss White tells you to go stand in the middle of Piedmont on your head for 30 minutes, you do it because there's a reason for her to do it. She wants you to do it, you do it. Same thing with some of my clients. I said, I'd probably ask you to do it for sheer entertainment. But if a judge, a guardian, custody evaluator, anybody, then you do it. You don't ask why, you do it. And Ms. Wise isn't telling you stuff just for the sake of it. She is not a lawyer. Most lawyers aren't, that just want to say, whoa, how much money you got? 30,000? That's exactly what your case is going to cost. Because neither of these lawyers make money if they take every penny you have. They make money if they do their job, get the best result, which may or may not with my criminal clients be walking out of the front door like I did. Sometimes they got a shorter sentence, but they don't get it from doing that. That's not what they're here for. They're here to try to make this work. Your best interest, but I'm looking at the children's best interest too. And that's what I do. But this and some of these things I've seen so far, you call her the C word, you do what? That doesn't make, God, when your mother said, don't touch the stove, you were a kid and was like, beep, damn, that's hot. They're telling you what not to do because there's a reason. Maybe it hasn't happened to Miss Wise or Mr. Spatelnik, but I bet you they've had clients and they know the consequences of you doing something. That's why they say, don't. It's not, don't. And then just see, because they know what's going to happen. And most of them have been in front of most of the judges that are on the bench. If they haven't, they probably called somebody and said, never been in front of Judge Manning. What do you know about her? And folks will tell you that I don't set my common sense aside. I got the law, I'll follow the law, Mr. Committee. But this is destroying this child. This don't means don't. You were not supposed to contact her at all. Any way, shape, form. I'm not sure why you weren't given our family wizard. But I tell you what. I'm ready to talk out loud about what I'm thinking and y'all decide. I don't know if there's another program he can get into, Miss Wise. 45 days obviously wasn't enough for this man. It needs parenting classes. I don't know what Diane Dirks has. You got to figure something out, Mr. I don't care if you don't like Miss Committee. I don't even know her. I don't know you, but if you don't like her, I'm sorry. You guys had a kid together, so you're stuck together. Y'all should have thought about whether or not you would like her down the road before you both have a child together. Okay? But the shape that you're in and this behavior is not good for this little girl. And there's not a single, other than somebody making some weird comments on Facebook or on YouTube. I want people to have both parents. I do. There are great dads out there. There are great moms. There are crappy moms and there are crappy dads. But if something were to happen to Miss Committee right now, some accident, COVID, whatever, this kid would come to live with you. Do you think you're well suited to raise this child by yourself? No. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not off what I'm seeing. You are not. Same thing. Something happened to you right now, COVID, something out of the way. It would go straight to Miss Committee. Both of y'all, something happened. Grandparents, whoever. So I don't believe in, unless somebody is their exception, but this child's going to need you. This child's going to be a teenager, is going to think that Miss Committee was never a teenager and don't understand anything. She's going to yell at her. It's going to be like She's going to be nice to her one day. Then she's going to spin around, and Miss Committee's going to call her mother going, what do I do? And her mom's going to say, ha, ha, this is payback from when you were a teenager. And then she's not going to like you that much, Mr. Committee. And then she's not going to like either one of you, because the most important people in her life are going to be her friends. She's going to love them more than anybody on the face of this earth. Then when she's older and she comes back around, she is going to realize how important her parents are. All of a sudden, watch, I don't know if it's, but you know, you're going to say, man, she'll say, man, my mom was right, or man, my dad was right. She may never tell y'all that, but trust me, y'all are old enough to know that y'all figured out that something your parents were said are right. Am I right, Miss Committee? You shook your head. So if your mom's still alive and she's watching, Mrs. Samantha Committee's mom, she admitted that you were right in everything that you said. Mr. Committee, same thing. Your parents are right. They were right on some things they said. So here's what I'm thinking, Miss Wise, and I'm just, I don't see this going any other way other than, Mr. Committee, I'm going to give you a couple choices. Race Street for 20 days. That means 20 days. If you went in today at 5, you get out in 20 days at 5. Or you get into some sort of program. Miss Wise, or I don't know if, I know Miss Dirks, she's got a great, you need to learn how to put your daughter first and co-parent. And I don't know if Miss Wise, you're thinking that Miss Committee, co-parenting would be fine for both of them.
And
It
I'm
really
sure
was.
Mr. Committee is happy to do that.
And I think, let me see. I know I had some stuff. So Diane Dirks, hold on. She's fabulous. And I think she may have great, did she like move, or she's here some, and she does a podcast, but go ahead, Mr. Did she move, but she still has something?
I just want to remind the court that Mr. Committee is in Colorado, so anything that's going to happen has to be done virtually.
Well, he can find out from Diane Dirk. She knows people everywhere. We'll get something because or virtually or whatever. She has people, and that's fine. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Diane Dirk. Let's see.
And Your Honor, before you go on, and I know you're fired up right now, and we are too, and Miss Wise is fired up as well. I mean, we all, Miss Wise and I care. We wouldn't be family law practitioners if we didn't. And we are not looking to have Mr. Committee incarcerated. That's not what we've ever wanted. All we want is for the protective order to continue in place. And like you said, when the order says don't communicate except for regarding this, we're just asking for that to be the case and for it to be respected.
So it's her you got it, Miss Wise. So if you look, it's C as in Charlie, N as in Nancy, F as in Frank, C as in Charlie.org. Center Navigating Family Change. That's her website. Let's see. Staff. And I'm sure that she could do something that could be remote or something, you know. She does. She teaches you. She is so lovely. Let's see. She teaches you how, and she's hired people, teaches you, I mean, how to write an email. It is so simple. And if you did something, let me see, I may have her phone number. I used her as an expert. She's one of the most fabulous, no disrespect to any other ones, but she is just, I do. Hold on. You can stop. Let me see if I can get her on the phone. You can stop, Madam Porter. Let me see if I can get her.
We need a few seconds of silence after all of that. We have to decompress. Whew. Sheesh. All right, she's talking there. She's talking there. I'm just gonna let it play. We'll just have to wait a minute or two. Just breathe. If you need sound, just breathe. I'm uploading a Team Manning shirt on my site right now. I'm just setting the settings for it. It's already ready, but it probably takes a couple hours, or days, I mean, 2 or 3 days to actually get on the site.
All right, I left her a message, but on there she has different ones, so reach out to her. So
Yeah.
you got to get some help. You got to get some help. Would you want somebody to talk to your mother the way you talk to her?
She has talked to my mother. the way I
Would you
talk to
like
her.
someone to talk to your mother the way you talk to Miss Committee?
No, but you're. But
No,
Johnny, you haven't heard
No,
me.
listen to me, Mr. Committee. Would you like someone to speak with your mother or speak to her the way you talk to Miss Committee?
No, Your Honor.
Would you like somebody to speak to your daughter like you talk to Miss Committee?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't care what Miss Committee does. You don't respond back. Well, she did it, so why'd you do it? You remember growing up? Miss Wise told me I could sneak out of my house, Mom. Boy, she jumped off a cliff, would you? Yeah, it's because I was young and stupid. But no was the correct answer. I don't care what Miss Committee does. And Miss Committee, I hadn't heard stuff, but get your act together too. Whatever it is, get your act together. For this child. Now that I've vented and entertained Miss Sanders, and Miss Delabrato has even had to turn her camera off, and has now driven Miss Grant away from law school, and she wants to become a doctor all of a sudden. What do y'all think about what I said? Or do y'all lawyers and Miss Grant, so she can learn something, want to go into a breakout room?
Well, Your Honor, I'd like to respond because I'm to my last couple of exhibits, and posting pictures on the websites is the issues I'm about to show the court. What we
All right, well,
want.
hold on. So why don't we
Okay.
go into a breakout room real quick? All right, that's
No,
we'll go into one breakout.
no breakout room. I want to see this website he built around her. Linus, thank you so much. Thank you. I just posted a link to my Redbubble. Redbubble is so hard to use. If you have issues trying to find products on that site, just tell me in Discord and I'll tell you. You have to go to it, and then there's these little words underneath, like one of the pictures that says shop all products. And that's what you have to click to actually get into my store. It's a pain. But I don't know. It's been up for like over a year, and no one ever buys anything. A couple people did. Like, and I love my It's Bill shirt. It's so soft, and I know other people who have bought some say it's soft, but it's there. It's just hard to use. Jude, thank you so much. Thank you, and I'm sure that Vicky, Linda, Nancy, October, and Jordan appreciate that. There's gifted memberships. Thank you. Now, I don't know. Do I fast forward?
Room one, I'll bring Miss Grant, since she's a lawyer in training, and Ms. Wise. You folks stay here. Do y'all want the court reporter in there? No, stand down. Miss Sanders will be right back.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward it, try to find where we are. Oh, no, we're not watching him for an hour. Hell no. Oh, this is going to be a quick stream. Maybe. I would rather cut off a few words than watch him for a few extra seconds.
All right, Miss Sanders. So Miss Tori White's going to jump on really quickly.
Carrie, 10 months.
And I'm going to and then we'll put a couple things on the record when she gets here. I just want to make sure with her that we've got everything that she may need. And this will go, and it'll be, which lawyer is gonna draft this? Miss,
I would
Still-
recommend Mr. Spitalnik because he wants to put the extra protections.
okay,
I just review it.
Miss Delabrato,
What did I miss?
hold on. Just draft the condition, the order, whatever.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Delabrato,
Do you understand,
Hold on.
though? Do you? Put chat in the upper right. That's a good idea.
oh, Miss
Cover up
Delabrato
who-
may be giving her the Zoom link.
Whatever I draft, Your Honor, will go between Ms. Wise and I before it ever gets to you. And
Sure.
If we're unable to agree on something that was intended, then we'll get with you.
Yeah, just shoot it to
Hi,
me in Word,
Crystal.
not a big deal.
Okay.
Let's see, Miss White should be on in a second.
Also, with respect to this, will there be findings of fact also such that there is a specific statement as to contempt, such that that would be the preface?
Sure, you
Of
could
the
put some
order.
findings of fact. There was contact
Okay,
there. Let me
I
go.
understand.
But,
I'll put something appropriate.
I want to
Miss
see this
Delabrato?
website.
She might be still. uh, See if I can send her the link. See if I can-
Are you saying
Please don't forget, like, while we're here to email stuff.
Judge? Please don't interrupt me when I'm speaking, Judge. Jude, are you saying you clicked the Redbubble link that I put in this chat and it just reloads the chat? That's because that's exactly what it does. Hold on, let me try again. You're right. You're 100,000% right. Oh, I hope I didn't close it. I might have. I did. All right, give me a second. I know it's right here. I just dislike this show. All right, that says. I'm trying. I'm trying to find it. There we go. I feel like him. It's just I have 17,000 things open. All right. See, it did it. Okay, I'll put it in Discord. I'll just put it in Discord. Screw this OBS bullshit.
To Miss Sanders and make sure she has your email. So I'm pretty sure she does. So that she can email everybody a bill, which is usually the most important thing for her.
No, it's not. She loves what she does.
I do.
Oh, Jude, I stopped court for any reason. This is a live stream. This is for us. This is for us to
I think
interact.
that's Miss White.
That is the correct link. That is the correct link. Oh, Anthony thinks I'm so funny. He does. I was trying to get that
Hello,
link.
Miss White.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Miss White.
Hello, Judge. Good afternoon. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. I promise you I'm not taking too much of your time. I know you're in a mediation. If you get me the order, I will definitely sign it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here you go. Well, you know me, what I care about is this child. All right, here's a couple things. Our Family Wizard, you get access. And copy Miss White on this too, okay? You
Okay.
get access. And Miss White, I'm gonna allow them. Now, they can't be there, but to record visits, like
Okay.
FaceTime, because he's in Colorado, visits. So you're not to listen in, but if something happens that you think Miss White or your lawyer needs to know, forward said video to Miss White. Miss
That's
White, hold on.
Okay.
Both parties can record. I got this. I'm not just renting this robe. I bought it. I paid my money for it. Both parties can record it. Okay. Now, Miss Committee, don't sit there in the room. Okay. But you can record it too, Mr. Committee. All right. Now, this is going to make you or break you because Miss White's going to watch it. Now, we're going to make these calls Georgia time between 6:30 and 7 p.m. Georgia time. He's in Colorado. Here's what, okay, Miss Committee, Mr. Committee, life happens. All right, life happens. She's going to initiate the call because she's juggling, having a kid all the time and working and getting home. God knows traffic happens on 75, 285, any other street. But with Our Family Wizard, Mr. Committee, you're going to have to get used to checking it. Both of you are. You're going to have to check it, just before 6:30, because if she's sitting in traffic, Miss Committee, don't know where you work, doesn't matter. If she's sitting in traffic, she'll get on Our Family Wizard and say something very benign. Sitting in traffic, have to postpone the call until 7:30. Something of that nature. And you will respond, thank you. Period. That's it. That's it. Okay. Both parties can record it. Like I say, don't send Miss White all kinds of videos because you're going to blow through the money. And Miss White's going to be able to get an LLM and all kinds of other degrees because you're going to fund the rest of her education that she wants. Okay. Important stuff. Now, Diane Dirks, Miss White, I'm trying to get them to get in touch with Diane Dirks. She teaches them how to, parent. And they don't have to meet together because it ain't going to do any good together. So he can write, you've got that little thing she hands out about how to write emails, stuff like that. That's what I want to do. I know that Miss Dirks, I think, moved to a different state. And I'm jealous. I think it had a beach.
Mhm.
But she's got other people that'll work with them, both of them. And there's going to be random whiz quizzes. Random. And Miss White can send you an email and say, whiz quiz today.
Zach, you're 100,000% correct. You were 1,000% correct. It does mean drug test. That's exactly what it means, 100%. She was not talking to the lawyers. She was talking to them.
She does it at 9 a.m. You ain't going to wait 24 hours. You're going to go get it today if she does it on a Saturday or Sunday. But if she requests it, you have to get it done. If she thinks or her gut tells her that somebody needs fingernail clippings, hair, anything like that, follicle every now and then, she can request that. And that goes for everybody, both parties. Not saying, but I'm just saying that. So Our Family Wizard, Diane Dirks, social media, both of it, get on off of it right now. Take it down. Websites, anything you got, website, journal on a piece of paper. Take down websites, take down anything. If there's websites, if there's any sort of social media, Miss White knows how to use the Googles, as my dad says.
Oh, guys. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I'm going to cry. We don't get to see the website. We're not going to get to see it. Oh, that sucks.
And if she finds it, that is a violation of my order, Mr. Committee. I am not Judge Houston. I get angry when people violate my orders. You will sit in jail. I know Judge Williams will put you in jail. Judge Houston will put you in jail. Is that if there's something right now, Mr. Committee, that you do not understand, you need to say something when I'm finished. All right? So websites, there anything. No. Social media is going to be the death of society. Take it down. Take it all down. Websites, whatever. If you do something like, I don't know, if you sell stuff on Etsy or whatever some stuff's called, you don't have to take that down. You can sell your little tchotchkes that you make. We don't use the C word. We don't do all that. We don't talk about one another to this child. When it's time, Miss Committee, for call her dad, hey, it's 6:30, settle down, gotta call your dad. Right? Mr. Committee, you say, how's everything going? Mom, whatever. Who cares what mom's doing? And her name is your mom. If she ever comes up, but you don't say, well, I'm glad to, excuse me, bitch, let you talk to me. See, stuff like that, is stuff you put in those texts, that don't happen. It doesn't matter. She's calling you. Miss White has to just file an emergency ex parte motion, Mr. Committee, and I will stop visits with your child quicker than you can say LeBron James. Do you understand me? He is nodding in the affirmative. There is absolutely no reason, none, for you to contact Miss Committee. None. Now, Miss Committee, any contact with both of y'all goes through our family wizard. Who did I just read that example to? Remember I read that little example? What did I do with these papers? Hey, little Johnny.
Hello,
Wait,
Bill.
we're here.
Bill,
Little Johnny had a call.
Judge Manning was talking about you earlier, about how you should treat the mother of your children. She even said your name a couple times.
I will pick up his, let's see. What else? Johnny had a sore throat on Tuesday. I had him gargle with salt water 3 nights in a row. It seems better now. That is a very benign yet informative only thing you needed to say. Do you want me to pick up Johnny's medication this week, or are you going to? Oh my gosh, look at this answer. I will pick up his medication. Thanks for offering. Imagine a world where the two of you communicated like that about this child. She might be president one day, as long as you two start showing her how life works. Miss White, what else do you want? Because you're going to send me the order and I'll sign it for Judge, and we're going to put both orders on there. What we have done, Miss White, hold on a second, as we kind of reset this, Miss Delabrado, for February the 6th, 2023 at 9:30. So we're extending it with that other date. So it'll still be in place at 9:30. It'll be Zoom. And then if something happens, Miss White, with Judge Williams or whatever, do that. Now, I'll tell you this, that if anybody asks Miss White to write a report, I think a report from her starts probably about, what, 10 grand?
It's expensive, Judge. It's at least 6 hours and $200 an hour.
Okay, that's fairly cheap, but yeah, but that's expensive. But some people are like 10 grand automatically. So she does a good job doing that. Our family wizard, Diane Dirks, Cone Talk them, and it's Center for Navigating Change.
Yes.
If either council has questions on which one, when you find out which services, just talk with Miss White, because she can pick, I think, what she feels that they need. You two may have to be together at some point in time. Guess what? Your daughter's going to graduate high school, college, maybe get married, maybe have children, maybe not. Maybe she get a new puppy and want y'all to come over and see the new puppy. Y'all are in each other's life forever. And let me tell you something. I was in the military. I am not dumb. I know when people try to beat whiz quizzes. Miss White knows when people try to beat whiz quizzes. That means if she thinks somebody is manipulating it, which, what was it in Gwinnett County the other day, somebody took some urine into Judge Whitner's courtroom, ready for the whiz quiz, smuggled it into Judge Whitner's courtroom. It blew her mind. Of course, I told her, BYOU, bring your own urine.
Guys, should I? Chitty, should I? Should I do a Judge Manning docket on 1.5 speed? Playback 1.5 speed?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
That ain't
we
what it
should.
is.
Yes, yes.
They will take hair. You shave your complete body. They will take nose hairs. If she wants a hair follicle. Ain't nobody beating whatever kind of test that Miss White wants.
Your Honor, I have one question.
Mhm.
In the breakout room, when we talked about the 6:30 to 7 p.m. Phone
Yes.
FaceTime for up to 30 minutes,
No, hey, stop. So I said there's this 30-minute window, okay?
right?
If this child wants to talk to you, Mr. Committee, for 30 minutes, she can. She's a 9-year-old girl. She don't want to talk to anybody that's older than 11 years old for more than a few minutes. You're not going to force her to stay on a phone on a call for 30 minutes. If she only wants to talk to you for a little bit, it's just a little bit. But you've got that, ma'am, you've got that 6:30 to 7 Georgia time to initiate that call to him. She can talk. I mean, something fantastic may happen in her life. Maybe she gets in a commercial and she's going to be the lead in a play. She can talk to him what she wants to about it. If they're having a great time, let her talk to him. But she's a little girl, really. And then she's 9, which in today's time is 18. She's not really going to want to talk to you a long time. Don't force this little girl to talk to you. Miss Committee, everybody says, oh, but we're eating, we're doing this. Don't have her do something fun beforehand so that then she doesn't want to talk to him. And what you do, if she wants to go to hang out because it's still summer, I want to go hang out at a friend's house. You got to do this. I mean, you got to do this because it's your dad and he loves you and he wants to talk to you. And you may choke on those words, but he does love her. Okay. You got to say positive things like that because no matter what, that's still her dad. Okay. So somehow the two lawyers, y'all work it out so that if something happens and the child's spending the night or at grandma's house, that you want grandma to still make that happen. Okay. Life will happen. Hold on. Life will happen. There may be one day, Mr. Committee, where she can't call you. If this child is sick, if something happens, it's not going to happen all the time. You'll send Miss Committee, you'll send it on Our Family Wizard. You'll also let Miss White know and your lawyer, and everybody's going to communicate. And they will realize that life happens. Now, if life starts happening every day, I'll turn this kid over to DFACS. That's what I'll do. Push me. This kid's going to have 2 parents that are going to think about her first. And Mr. Committee, every single website, don't give me their therapeutic and they're all this. Therapeutic is writing what good therapists say, write it in a letter and burn it. Or you write it in a private journal and don't give it to her. This child should not know that the two of y'all don't get along. Miss White is going to read these Our Family Wizard messages. It shows what time you send it, what time you open it. You need to make a habit. Check in Our Family Wizard, boom, 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 all the time. You can put stuff on a calendar. And like I said before, if Miss White tells you to go stand in Piedmont on your head for 30 minutes, there's a reason she wants you to do it. Don't get back off your head in 25 minutes because she said 30. Whatever she says, do. She is an extension of Judge Williams and myself. She's our investigative arm. You understand that? Don't question her. And believe it or not, don't question Miss Wise. She's there to help you. Miss White is the lawyer basically for this child. She's not your lawyer or your lawyer, ma'am. What else, counsel? Go ahead,
I've got
sir.
a couple questions, Your Honor.
Can I
The
finish the
first is-
question I was asking?
Hold on, go
When we
ahead.
were, when we were in the breakout room and we talked about the phone call, you specifically said that if there's inappropriate conversation that's emanating, that she could disconnect and terminate the call. But now when we're in here, you
No, hold on,
seem to
okay,
say.
stop, thank you.
Okay.
Ma'am, don't listen in. If you hear him say something like he did before, I mean, don't sit there beside her. So I don't know if you're gonna be in the living room or whatever. If you're in the kitchen because it's about time for you to cook and you hear him say something like, forgive me, your mother's a effing cunt, like he says in his text messages, walk over there, shut that down and send it to Miss White.
Thank you. That's all. I
But don't
wanted.
linger, okay? Just don't linger. But also, sir, if you hear her say that SOB, you can tell he's high as a kite. Stop it and send it to Miss White, because this kid shouldn't even know all this is going on. And I don't want her to. And I can tell you, Miss White ain't going to want her to. And heaven help you if Judge Williams finds out this behavior's going on. So, but you got that. If some reason that call can't be made between 6:30 and 7, Miss Committee, you got to communicate. Life happens. I get it. I don't know what kind of work you do. Stuff happens. And she can stay on there as long as 30 minutes. Mr. Committee, don't say, you got to talk to me 30 minutes. No, she doesn't. That little girl can talk to you 5. And that's fine. But if she's talking, Miss Committee's not just going to shut the call down, okay?
That is correct.
Your Honor, I've got a couple questions. The first is regarding the website and social media. Are you saying take down the posts that are related to the parties, like his post related to Miss Committee, or are you saying to shut down Facebook accounts entirely?
I mean, what do y'all think? Social media is going to destroy these people because obviously he can't stand it without calling her a C word. Take it all down. Y'all don't need it. Read a newspaper.
I mean, I think legally we would only remove the posts in particular.
Well, you know what? If there's stuff that's bothering me, you know what? As a lawyer, I'd tell them take it down. I'd just take them down. I'm not restricting your First Amendment right, but right now, Miss White, what do you think?
I'm concerned about what I understand is a really tarnished dynamic between the parties. Obviously, I've not investigated, but the social media posts are a problem. Absolutely.
Take social media down. This is out there because once it's out there, it's out there. You know, girl can see it. Get off social media and everything, at least through dependency of this action. And I am not in any way is this to be construed as I'm taking away anybody's freedom of speech. You can stand out on the street corner in Colorado where you live and say, I hate Samantha Committee. But that little girl better not hear it.
Okay.
So,
I agree with Judge Manning 25% there. Because so there were many times I would like bribe my husband to come see his kids. Please come get your kids. Please visit your kids. Here's money. Come and get your kids. And they would sit there and wait for him. And he would never show up. I remember, I think I told you guys before, I remember one New Year's, me, my 3 kids, my niece, my nephews, we were all here at my house celebrating New Year's. And the ball drops. It's midnight. And, you know, my ex texts my niece, Happy New Year's, for some reason. And there's Anthony just sitting waiting for his dad to send him a Happy New Year's text, waiting, looking at his phone. It never came. Now, okay. So now my kids waited for their dad. He never showed up. Now my kids are hurt and angry. I'm not going to sit there and say to those children, yeah, your dad's a great guy. You know, what a great guy your dad is. No. I'm with them. You know, they're mad. They're hurt. They're angry. Yeah, he's an asshole. What an asshole. I can't believe that asshole did that. You know, I mean, no, I'm not going to sit there and say to my kids, he's such a great guy. Your father is A-okay. Nope. So I'm with her. If Jason calls when he's supposed to call and says what he's supposed to say, then the mom should be nice and on team dad. That's right. That's healthy. But if Team Dad is not okay, then you can't tell the kids Team Dad is perfectly okay, because you have to be with them. You have to let them know you understand how they're feeling and it'll be okay. You know what I mean? So I'm with her just most of the time, just not all the time.
And I'm not trying to push back. I just want to be clear because we obviously
They
didn't get
weren't
all the
back
evidence
then.
out.
They
The
were
website,
older.
not Facebook, but the website
So I
we're
trashed
talking
him.
about is a foundation basically
And I called him much worse things. much.
that he created. There are posts that are related to Samantha that could be removed with the remainder of the website staying up that has nothing to do with her and is not social media. It is what he hopes to be his place of income.
What is this foundation for?
It's Us Too for domestic violence survivors.
And I'd like to add to this that, I mean, I can pull the picture up and you can see
I
it.
don't need that. What is
Okay,
it?
I mean,
What's the name
well,
of the site? What's the name of it?
It's Us Too, but there's a
Us
Jason.
two dot what?
Jason, you're muted. Unmute and say what the website address is.
Spell it.
It's us2ustoo.icu.
And then you can remute.
Ms. White, did you pull it up? That's it.
Go into it now.
Okay, but
Yeah.
it looks like that's a picture.
Yep.
What I'm
Of my
saying is you
client.
could remove all the photos and anything related to her while leaving the actual website and continuing his business.
Problem is when he has his postings on it, he also discusses his situation associated with this case.
Is why he would remove those posts is what I'm saying. But we
So all photos and all postings,
that are related to Samantha and this case.
Your Honor, we're not
Hold
opposed to what
on.
she's saying.
Hold on. Ms.
Okay.
White's looking at it too.
You guys, I'm gonna remove the pictures right now while we're still in the courtroom.
Stand
okay?
by. I'm not talking to you, Mr. Committee.
I just tried Wayback Machine to get it, and it's not there. They archive Wayback Machine archives old sites, so you can go back and get one that's taken down. And they say they have 2 snapshots.
So
from
far, I'm looking
2022,
at it. It
but
looks like it kind of all relates to her.
It doesn't, Your Honor. I mean, it's for any domestic violence survivors. They do fundraisers, they do therapy meetings weekly, but the posts and photos related to her can be removed.
Woo. I like the way he's got asked for legal advice. Mr. Committee, you sure as heck shouldn't be giving any legal advice.
And Your Honor, I mean, I know we obviously haven't gotten into all the evidence and all the response. So, you know, there would be a lot of reasoning for this stuff, but we're not getting into that.
I tell you what. If there's absolutely anything you need to listen to Miss Wise. Take it down. Picture, if it looks like her, if it says Sam, if it says, I had a committee that I lived, if it in any way can be related to her, but it's already out there, just so you know, it's out there, sir. Your daughter can see this one day, which is my point. Miss Wise, look, Mr. Committee, I'm telling you, if it's any way, there could be a link to her, it needs to come off here. If I were you, Miss Wise is not going to give you advice on your webpage. I would, if she says, whoop, that says personal abuse logs. If that has something to do with you and her, take it down.
Well, if it has his name, Your Honor, and it talks about his daughter and.
It
and
should
the
not
mother-
talk, look, it didn't need to talk about your daughter or Miss Committee. And if Miss White says she doesn't like it, take it down. You don't need to put anything personal on there, Mr. Committee. Did I just make myself?
Buffering? Did it stop? Did the stream, is the stream not up and healthy right now? No, it looks okay. It looks okay. It looks fine.
Clear. Nothing personal. Nothing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nothing. Not a single word needs to do with anything about you, your life, legal advice, verified conviction list. So I am not saying that abuse does not happen to men by women. I'm not saying that it happened here. I'm saying there's plenty of male victims out there, but this in the middle of litigation is destroying your daughter, destroying the job that Ms. Wise has to do for you and the mother of your child. And, unfortunately, it's out there forever now. Use your better judgment, Ms. Wise, if it's related, because I'm sure Ms. White's going to see something. And if it's got the initials SC, anything that can be linked to this woman, take it down.
But this would be included in the new draft of the,
What you're
order
going to
as
do?
well.
What else do you? You're doing. What else do you need, Ms. White? What other access? School records?
I have that generally in my guardian order, Judge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but see, he has trouble understanding what things mean, Ms. White.
Mm.
So
I see.
specifically, Mr. Committee, Ms. White's going to get to know every part of your life intimately. If she wants to see your checkbook, make a copy of it and send it to me. She won't, but I'm just saying. If she wants to see a grade, if she wants to talk to this child, and obviously, well, whatever, make it available. Now, I'm not asking Ms. White to put her life on the line if there's COVID out there and your child gets sick. But what you'll do, Ms. Committee, give your daughter a phone and show you walking out of there. Don't be around when she's talking to her, or she'll meet you at a park. Stay 20 feet away, okay? Because I'm not going to put Ms. White or anybody else's health at risk. Does everybody understand, and have I made myself completely clear? Mr. Committee, especially you, because let me tell you, there's no judge, Mr. Committee, Judge Manning, Judge Habrowski Houston, or Judge Williams that has done anything to you. Sir, all of this has been a you problem that you have created, and each judge has made a decision based on your behavior. This is a you problem. No judge has done anything. Your behavior has brought you here. So no judge rapes you with a gavel or anything of that nature. Sir, this is a you problem. And you got to fix it so you can be the best dad you can be for this little girl who needs her dad and her mom. And you need to show her what, if she's looking for a husband, what a good husband is. And be the person you would want your daughter to marry. Because you ain't being that right now. Ms. White, thank you. Anything else that Ms. White thinks of that she wants? So I told them with the random whiz quizzes, Ms. White, they go to you and you can give it to them. And if there's therapy, if he's going to therapy, they can send you the therapy notes. Lawyers can look at them. You don't distribute them. There's HIPAA. Okay. You shred them, but you can at least see them. And if there's defects, records, or not saying there is, send an order.
She's not yelling. When she yells, you know it.
I'll sign it. They can deliver them to me and Judge Williams, because one of us will get it. For some reason, they always get lost in limbo.
Okay.
Anything else, Ms. Wise?
Yes, please, Your Honor. So two things. Number one, is Miss Committee allowed to send updates via Our Family Wizard about the child or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sure.
And then
She should.
is Mr. Committee allowed to respond, or should he just say thank you?
Thank you. It's perfect.
Perfect. Okay. And then the last thing is, I would love if the court could also instruct Miss Committee not to reach out to Mr. Committee. I know that doesn't have a protective order, but it causes confusion.
How about in this committee? Don't reach out to him. If there's something you want to say to him, other than, like I said, what goes in there, tell Ms. White, tell your lawyer. Don't reach out to him, because that does cause, because he automatically will think she calls me. So don't. Here would be an emergency situation. Heaven help. It will not happen, because your daughter is a wonderful daughter, I'm sure, and it's a better place. If something tragic were to happen and she ends up like in the hospital, Miss Committee, by all means, pick up the phone, call him and say, you need to come to Georgia. Your second and third call need to be to your lawyer and to Miss White. So if it's something that urgent, then obviously direct contact can be made, because urgent.
Is
But
that
just
going into the protective order, Your Honor? Or is
Put it in
that,
there, Mister. Don't interrupt me, but put it in there. I mean,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want to make sure people understand urgent things happen. But like I said,
Judge Manning doesn't stream much anymore. It's every once in a while. But she used to stream all the time, and she is goat. She is a goat judge. Law Talk with Mike, his older videos has her all over the place, and they are so good.
smaller text, you tell Miss White and you tell your lawyer. And so everybody will know that's why this was made. That is not opening a door, Mr. Committee. That doesn't mean you go back and forth. Then you would call your lawyer and say, can you find out what you need to find out? Okay. Now, Mr. Committee, take yourself off mute. I have one question.
Yes, Your Honor.
Prior, you said you didn't understand what was in the paperwork and what Judge Houston said. Is there anything that I have said that has not been clear to you?
No, Your Honor, I understand.
Thank you. Ms. Committee, is there anything that I have said that is not clear to you?
Amen.
All right. Anything else, Ms. Wise?
No, Your Honor.
Counsel?
no, Your Honor.
Oh, outstanding. Ms. Grant?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. White? Anything from you?
Judge, no, thank you so much, though.
Thank you so much. So if you'll put both case numbers on there, Ms. White, on your order.
It's,
No, stop on her
It's
guardian order.
it's already out that we took her contract and we made that the consent order with changes that she's reviewed. We
Stop.
could,
Stop. Ms. White,
Yes.
are you going to draft up a separate guardian order that you want after
I will,
listening?
Judge.
Huh?
I will, Judge,
I'm
absolutely.
not making you have to, but this is it's gonna have a lot that you may need with Diane. Whatever, you can say whatever. But if she wants, just make sure you put both case numbers on there so that whatever you file will get in both. And y'all put both case numbers. I'll do that. And as soon as I get it, you send it to Mr. Albrado, me, I will sign it. Y'all all have my cell phone number. Mr. and Miss Committee, if I get a call at 1 o'clock in the morning that y'all are misbehaving, I am not gonna be happy.
I am
want her cell phone
drafting a
number.
protective order. Is that correct, Your Honor?
You're drafting the language with the special things that it's extended. Ms. Delabrado will actually do the Zoom link. And so yours will basically be an exhibit, correct, Ms. Delabrado? So she'll attach what you do kind of as an exhibit to that, and they'll both be filed. So, or
Wait,
she'll
that's
do her,
Crazy. Kit Kat, you're saying Law Talk with Mike played like a whole bunch of Judge Manning videos last week because he missed her? That's crazy.
the Zoom link as an exhibit.
Okay.
So get it to her so she can do both. She'll send everybody, including Ms. White, a copy. It'll be e-file. Make sure your emails are in the chat. Thank you so much, Ms. White, and apologize to whoever you were in front of that I said I owe them one.
I certainly will, Judge, but I appreciate it very much.
All right. And don't forget parties, Miss White gets paid.
Guys,
If Miss White,
you should go and look at that because he has some good ones. He has classic Judge Manning. I bet he picked really good ones.
ever sends me an email saying she does not get paid, you come into my courtroom and Miss White will get paid from the courtroom or Rice Street.
whatever order she drafts would be supplemental to the one that was already consented to. Is that correct, Your Honor?
Yep, she can add whatever, do whatever, yep. Y'all are smart lawyers, y'all can figure it out. Everybody, wait, yes?
Sorry. I'm just going to draft the continuance order and I can put C Exhibit A and the rest will be on Mr. Smith.
Right. So we'll wait to file that Zoom, the continuance order until we get everything at once.
That would be the guardian ad litem order and the continuing protective order.
Yeah, everything will be done at once right there with that new Zoom link. And we'll just, that way you can email it, we'll sign it. Ms. Delabrato will file it.
And it'll go, Judge Williams will sign it as well.
Oh, no, I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign it and I'll file it in both. That's why I want both
Okay.
case numbers.
Okay.
And I'll let Judge Williams know that I'm signing. She'll be fine. That's why she punted y'all back to me. All right.
Actually, it was Judge Dr. Taylor did that.
All right. Anybody else? Ms. Sanders, you got their info to get their information?
Your Honor.
That was great. So I don't know if you were here yesterday, if you missed it. I was just messing around and I saw the committee versus committee and I thought this was all about court reporters getting in trouble. And it turned out to be this great hearing from Judge Manning. I am going to make a video of just that rant. And I know she ranted a lot, but you know which rant I'm talking about. That's going to be my 11 o'clock video today. It's just that rant. So if you already saw it here, you don't have to like rewatch it. So. Oh, okay. All right. So Kit Kat says the videos that he played were ones that he hasn't played before. So it's new to us content that Law Talk with Mike just played. If you go back, I think I know he does. He has a Judge Manning playlist. So you can go to his channel and you can just go straight to the Judge Manning playlist. He has a Lenise Bryant playlist, or he used to. I haven't looked in a while because I'm busy, but he has great Middleton, Simpson. He has playlists of these judges. No, I'm not bleeping anything out. So go to Law Talk with Mike and look at the Judge Manning playlist because she is so good. She makes you feel good all the time. And yeah, she's not yelling, but she will in that playlist. Yeah, it's over though. Oh, it's over. i7JT59RX Model 10. I love your name. All right. Thanks for coming out. Give me a few minutes to set up the O.J. Simpson murder trial stream, and I will. And I will see you all a little later. Thanks, guys. Bye.